Wow, hey, I'm doing well. I don't hear much about it, so people think I'm dead. I had a terrible headache the night before, so I lay in bed until late at noon that day. A cheerful voice that seemed to have heard somewhere pulled me back from the dream demon. I wonder if it was the result of falling asleep last night with a light glass of homemade plum wine that I had made myself. It felt like I was wandering in a world of neither world that is indescribable in words. I still have some headaches due to the effect of alcohol, but it seems that the shackles of my heart have gone somewhere far away. Uh-huh. Huh. You, isn't it Minako? What are you doing in a place like this? What about the university? What's wrong with the other side? Of course I'm going. I'm already so busy that I'm tired every day. Stupid bastard. If you are your status, the world will be peaceful. Don't bother. Why too much? She has a young sister Y who is 3 years younger than her, and her mischievous behavior is considerable, and she was the so-called Yamato Nadeshiko itself. Y, who lives in a nearby prefecture, got married at the age of 20 and is now raising a cute tomboy. Her niece, Minako, who inherits the bloodline of the woman, also has a personality that is as good as her mother. The library girl was also in the midst of her youth, but something happened. It seemed that she had come all the way from Tokyo in to visit her bigoted uncle, who was unusually indifferent. Hey, I hear dangerous rumors at university, don't you know? What is a rumor? It's a dangerous story on Kochan's side, you know? Where are you talking about? Is this the case? It's called Esdan, so it's G prefecture as much as possible. There will be riders without heads. The unexpected scary story I heard in a slightly drowsy slumber was about to begin like this again. This time I encountered a rider without a neck. I could say that I am completely blessed as an occult writer whose environment is full of scary stories and depends on when and where to show them. I have handled various things so far, but depending on what a headless rider is, and this time it started in the prefecture where there are many haunted spots in the Kanto region. Can you tell me more about a rider without a head? Okay, it's time for me later. I laughed fiercely, but the subsequent development became a spine-chilling story and attacked me. I didn't expect a little girl who was just a little girl to torment me so much. It was completely unexpected. My university, the student club at the university is famous extremely, especially the athletic club, whose name resonates both inside and outside. For a while, I was indebted to an organization called Polar Bear, which is derived from Wandervogel and held at least 5 external camps a year. So it was an accident that happened last summer, but it was terrible. There were 30 members of the group who made up the group, and I think it was a kind of distorted composition in which there were many upperclassmen and many girls in the underclass. Now that I think about it, I regret that I should have asked someone like a female advisor. I started camping on the shore of Lake N in the central part of G prefecture, but the temperature only rose to 10 degrees Celsius that day. Even though it was summer, it was cold and the humidity was high and the humid air was surrounding it, making it difficult to see. I thought that if it started to rain, the condition would be depressed, but for some reason there was no sign of that at all. The 30-member team was divided into two teams, divided into A and B teams, and started race walking training at the lake's dock and management yard. Even before I started walking, some girls started complaining of feeling unwell. I'm already suspicious from here, and then other girls are also not feeling well. I start to feel bad even before I do something. And the leader of the association made a proposal that I had never imagined on the spot. There are men and women, so let's make it a competition. Since they are originally male and female, there is a handicap, and considering the distance, they declared that a handicap battle would be good. It started? Yes, the upperclassmen started from here, and all six of them finished and won. Mhm. It's subtle, but I don't think it's a very interesting development. I feel like it's a little tight because I can't get a single drop out of the man. A competition of routes in which girls start the break clockwise, and the boys attacked from the right, enter the stream from the side of the road, and come down from the top of the mountain. This is creepy, and after the start, the sound of cormorants and crows are constantly heard. So there are boys who are screaming from the beginning. The guards are called on scared. I hear a woman's voice from the end of the road. I thought everything was going well in the race. But the end, the aftertaste was bad. What happened? The lap is about 10 kilometers, so the race will be over in half a day. But even around 2 p.m., the female club member Kate and the leader Anne will not return to the starting position. So finally, both of them are missing. One day around noon after 2 from 3 days, the police came into the university with a red light on and brought the leader in to check his identity. He had handcuffs on his arms. He is almost a criminal. The leader in appeared, but there was no Keiko, and Keiko, who was thought to be with everyone involved, was still missing. It is buried somewhere. Yes, your name. I want to say that it was another woman who was buried. It was two people, Tiko and Emko. who had gone missing 2 years ago. Yes, that reader N is quite scared. I can't help but be angry. I had a good reputation on campus, but I was flashy and good natured, maybe. I was really shocked to hear what I heard afterwards. A student with a past who was revealed to N as an OG in the circle was invited to go for a drive in G prefecture a long time ago. And it was the best experience because I could see a biker without a head at that time. What to complain about the invitation? I'll find out if I look it up now. Both T and M are tempted by such lines. I can't believe they came back at the end like that. Headless riders were originally booming for a while because ghosts wandering around the lake is scared passers by, but the purpose around the lake end seems to be different. Mhm. I don't know about lake is, but anyway, there is a strange phenomenon that a headless motorcyclist runs around in the middle of the night. Maybe it has something to do with it. So, what is the continuation of that? The reader N was wandering around the lake, and 2 days after the trek was finished by the police. Was this also buried? There was a person in the local police who was familiar with the matter, but I hear that a headless motorcycle is not a headless motorcyclist. I don't know where someone created the story, but a long time ago, a couple of bikers riding a motorcycle crashed into the arm of a truck loaded with a medium-sized crane while riding on a mountain road at night, and their heads were blown off. Yes, it seems that the head that was blown off was not the motorcycle driver, but the head of a woman riding behind it. Oh, is it true about that? Yes, I think it's a highly credible because I'm from the prefectural police in G prefecture. Yes, then what about the missing Keiko? No way, you? I noticed, yes, maybe they are wandering around looking for its head. It seems that the prefecture police are guessing. Even so, several bodies come up from the area around Lake in every year. Kia, idiot! If such a story were true, no one would come close to Lake N. I don't know. In fact, there is a department in the government office that has jurisdiction over the damn lake to pull up the body and secretly inquire about it. It seems that it will never be revealed to the citizen. Koji thought he had never felt the depths of human darkness so much. Is this exactly what the phrase fact are stranger than novels means? I decided that it would be better not to let this cute niece get involved any longer. So I cheated on the occasion by saying this to change the topic and the subject. Let's go eat some food, and this time the old man will give you a special scary story. And